beating New Zealand.
Yay.
What do you think about that?
Go Boca.
Huh? Exciting, eh?
It was so funny.
I think we're unlike most people though, who cheer for South Africa over New Zealand.
Yeah, tough crowd last Sunday for us.
What's that?
Like we just found out like we were like shouting, and everybody wasn't shouting too.
I know, right?
It was just like so
We
serious.
might have been the only ones that were cheering there.
Like, oh shit, these guys are all New Zealand fans.
Right? We were pretty good though. We watched in a house. We watched the game in the house where the old man in the house was a New Zealand fan, so we were trying to be respectful of him, right? I actually felt kind of bad that we were like, no, but he was a pretty cool guy though.
Yeah,
He was pretty cool.
I couldn't really tell if he's happy or
I don't know, maybe he didn't care.
sad. No, like he has this straight poker face.
Yeah, it's true, it's true.
Like,
It's true. It's very true.
yeah. Bula Kels 25, Dolbina. Bula Tivita. Bula from Auckland.
From Auckland.
Yeah, it's Auckland. Hey, sorry, man, New Zealand.
What? Oh, yeah, sorry, well, yeah, right. From,
sorry, not sorry.
yeah, I don't know, I always cheer for South Africa. So, I always cheer for, South Africa, I think ever since I lived in Africa. That's why. Bro, quick question. Thoughts on the Fiji dairy industry and what stock are you going to have on your farm? Don't really know much about the Fiji dairy industry actually. I met with the CEO for Raw Life last year, yeah. Yeah, and it was like they were looking at potentially doing something in Level, like they need more pastures, they need more milk, but it's just too expensive to get the milk back to Viti Level.
There's no more milk?
No, they just wanted more land for pastures and stuff like that, so that they could produce more milk. But it's the logistics and stuff is too difficult. So I won't if we do cows and stuff like that, it won't be for dairy. It would be for meat. So.
Bula from Calgary, Pacifica ba, Bula Chaseba, Bulmoni.
Who's in Calgary?
Choseva Ndakunisa.
Okay.
Maoni from Pacific Harbor. Jonathan Nikoro, Tolobinakas Yada from Vancouver Island. How was your weekend, man?
Sorry, you got the aunties yelling in the background.
Auntie Nay?
Yeah. It was good. It was fun. Yeah, we went out to the island for the weekend. Just chilled. Had a good time, just relaxing with friends and family. It was only one night, but it was 2 days. And so it was much needed. I had a good time. How about you?
Yeah.
Actually, it was nice. Like we had the singing and drinking that night.
Singing and drinking.
Yeah.
Bro, the what's it? Steiner family. So yeah, we were in where was it? Bati, Lele.
Yeah.
Where the Steiner family is from, or they own the piece of island, I guess.
Yep.
And yeah, we were just like sitting down, and then this guy, he's a well-known guy, Vogi.
Yeah,
Vogi, the wife, and Jacob, the son.
The son.
We actually met them, sat down with them and grog, and they had like this ukulele and guitar. So I'm gonna put up that vlog maybe the following week.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Right after our fishing vlog.
Yeah.
We'll put that first, and then it was just like making the songs and mixing it, like English, Fijian. Woo!
Yeah, English songs, Fijian songs. It was cool. I've never actually seen like just a family group that sings.
Yeah.
Like
that's the first time with me.
And the son. Like this, like he was playing guitar, she was singing, and the son was playing ukulele. Well, they all sang, right?
Yeah.
What?
Way. So good, eh? So good, man.
Do you have any of it on your computer? It's on your hard drive.
Yeah. Oh wait. Yeah, I'm gonna. I think it's on my hard drive.
Okay.
Hey, Bula Pella. Pella on the chat.
Pella's here.
Steve Bulare from Northern Ireland. Hey, my boy.
Steve there, too?
No. This is Steve from Ireland.
Oh, you know him?
No,
Oh, yeah.
it's just like Ireland. Okay.
Oh,
On
from Ireland.
Bro, just send me one flag, man. I need one Ireland flag.
For sure, eh? You
Yeah.
would like an Ireland flag.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's you can replace your Tongan flag.
Hey,
Lily
hey.
from Tanya Nai. So right now Tanya Tui has a Tongan flag up in his room. That he
Hey,
said he
come
wants
on.
to replace it. He wants to
Grogging
cover it
here
up
with
Irish
Ron
flag.
and his nephew. Pella.
What's that?
Grogging here with Ron and his nephew.
Oh yeah, Ron, that's the Canada guy.
So this is Pella. We did the vlog,
The vlog,
the
right?
last vlog. Bro, just put there, man.
This is a good vlog, eh?
Good job, man.
It was good.
I really loved it.
Yeah,
It's
so
still,
good.
yeah,
Good job on the editing and everything.
yeah. Thank you.
It was great.
Yeah,
If you guys haven't seen the vlog, go check it out
Yeah,
on YouTube.
do check
It's
it out.
great
That's
fun.
our-
That's pretty fun. Hi from Brisbane. Love watching your family and how you do your daily.
Tui, I'm ready with the ship. Ah!
Oh, who's this?
Pella. Mana, man?
Don't forget your TP.
Don't forget your TP, brother.
Get out of here. Get out of
Get right here, man.
So, what should we talk about today? I just, before you deleted everything from last week that I didn't talk about, I missed the part where Tui was saying that like there was actually allegations that who's this? The All Blacks were poisoned in the 1995 World Cup.
Oh yeah.
Because like,
Shit.
I guess because the '95 World Cup, obviously the one that South Africa won, and Nelson Mandela presents the trophy to the team. Like that was like the big one, you know, like the one that like kind of brought the country together.
Yeah.
Rugby being a controversial sport at the time, and then using, you know, Nelson Mandela being the genius that he was, using rugby to bring a country together, and then. But that week, the All Blacks, it was the All Blacks, same final, All Blacks South Africa, and that week the All Blacks all got sick at one, or all the whole team and staff except for 8 of them got sick after lunch in the week of the final, leading up to the final, and then so there's all this like suspicion that like they had been poisoned. Right? Yeah, obviously not to kill them, but just to.
Make them sick.
Yeah,
and
make
not
them sick, and like a bunch of them had a hard time like during
playing.
the game. Yeah. Anyways, I didn't know about that until I read that story. So.
Oh, okay.
But that's going back a long time now. But now South Africa have won it twice in a row. Let's go, South Africa. Let's go. Okay, that's not what I wanted to read about. Yeah, so there was a ceasefire that was presented at the UN. I'll just read this. Fiji was among 14 countries that opposed a resolution calling for an immediate humanitarian truce in Gaza, while 120 countries voted in favor of the truce. The Assembly adopted resolution titled Protection of Civilians and Upholding Legal and Humanitarian Obligations was put forward by Jordan on behalf of the Arab group. It also condemns all acts of violence against Palestine and Israeli civilians, including all terror and indiscriminate attacks. The United Nations resolution calls for unhindered aid and protection of civilians. Fiji, U.S., Austria, Croatia, Czechia? What? That's not a country.
I don't know pronounce this one.
Czechoslovakia?
No.
Czechia is not a country. Is it a new country? Whoa. Chechia's... What? Oh, the Czech Republic, also known as Czechia. Okay. Wow, guys, I thought I was an idiot here. Wow. Unreal. Okay, I'm like...
Bro, you and me both.
Country in Europe. Czechia.
I'm like
what?
struggling so bad.
Right? So, Fiji, U.S., Austria, Croatia, Czech Republic, Guatemala, Hungary, Israel, Marshall Islands, Micronesia, Nauru, Paraguay, and Tonga voted against the ceasefire. Wow, so Fiji, Marshall Islands, Micronesia, Nauru, Pacific, or Papua New Guinea, Tonga. There's a lot of like Pacific Island countries in there.
Hmm.
So U.S. actually voted against it too.
Yeah.
Wow. Like the U.S. really wants to go at it here.
Yeah.
So resolutions by the General Assembly are not legally binding, but they carry moral weight because of the universality of its membership. Well, okay. So I'm surprised. Okay, so let's read this this document. Rambuka gives 5-word response to query. Who stirred the hornet's nest was Prime Minister Sitwin Rambuka's response when asked about why Fiji voted against the United Nations resolution calling for a ceasefire in the Israel-Hamas war, so that humanitarian supplies can be delivered to residents in Gaza. Mr. Rambuka didn't comment further on issues. The Prime Minister's response seemed to question who had started the fight between Israel and Hamas. He said, state players should live with the creed that even in war... Oh, so this is Filimoni Hosorovo. He said, state players should live with the creed that even in war, the responsibility to protect civilians must be paramount, even in aggression. Israel's defense strategy must continue to abide by international law on wars, including avoiding the greatest extent possible the death or suffering of civilians and innocent populations. While responses, okay. Yeah, so pretty crazy that Fiji takes that stance. And I'm actually surprised that this whole vote is actually public, that people can see who voted which way. You know,
Oh yeah. Do you feel like it's supposed to be
like,
confidential?
anonymous.
Yeah.
There's a reason that it's public, so I mean it's okay. But so they're saying don't stop fighting, just keep fighting
Keep fighting.
and figure it out. Because even though like Fiji, like we're known to like stand by Israel, right?
Yeah.
But they are, I guess they're saying it's like Israel should keep fighting, and the U.S. says it too. So you know, if the U.S. says it and we align with the U.S., then like whatever, right? Like we're safe at that point, right? You basically just don't want to vote against the U.S.
True.
I feel like. Well, 120 other countries. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot of countries. I'm surprised that out of the 14, US was there. So like, everybody's just like, under. If US wasn't there, then yeah, they'd be in a deep trouble.
Yeah, right. No.
Well, I don't get it. I don't get it why. Like you said, yeah, Fiji's always like beside Israel.
So maybe we're saying we stand by Israel to say to them, keep fighting. Like keep. I don't know if that's actually for Israel or against Israel though. Like to vote against it or for it. Like I mean, Israel has engaged Hamas or has engaged Palestine after Palestine started attacking Israel, and now Israel's retaliated. So I think that the reason the UN voted on this was just for all the innocent civilians that need food and water and all that kind of stuff, right? But I don't know. Very complicated situation.
What would Jesus do?
Yeah, true, eh? Yeah. I wonder. Yeah, that's a good question, actually. No answer. No answer.
It's a tough topic to talk about, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I really don't know who's in the right and who's in the wrong. at this point.
Where is Savundroa? Moving to the next topic.
Savundra.
In Roketi. Residents of Savundroa village in Roketi, Vanuatu have raised concerns about living in tents since 2020 after a cyclone destroyed their homes. This
This is way back in Tisiasa.
Huh? Yeah, from Yasa, eh?
Yeah.
This must be the people from
The Andraketi.
on the corner on the bend from oh my gosh, guys.
What corner?
Huh?
What corner? Number Batu?
Yeah, number Bati, yeah. That must be because that's the only place that I know that's still intense.
Oh, did you
I
see
think
it?
they're relocated to that place.
Did you see it?
Sabundua. What?
Did you know anybody from there?
Yeah, I've been there. I have my grandmother's brothers living there.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
You're still living in the
Yeah,
tent?
still in tents.
Dude,
Yeah. To this day.
this is from the Tisiasa.
Yeah. Crazy, eh?
Yeah.
They have also raised issues about having water issues and lack of sanitation that has led to most of the villagers.
Oh.
While speaking to Fiji Village News, Divisional Medical Officer Northern Dr. Tiko Saumalua says this is an issue due to the humidity during warm weather that these villagers face since they're living in tents after the cyclone 2020. Dr. Saumalua says these fungal infections take long to cure, but if a person is following this treatment well, it takes a month to go away. Meanwhile, Minister for Rural, Maritime and Disaster Management, Sakya Sinditoka, says the government is aware of villagers of Savundroa still living in tents, and they are working hard to relocate them to a safe place. Ditoka says the relocation is expected to be done mid to late next year. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I've been there, and it's not like it's in a nice. I think it's in like a churchyard. There's like a big church there, and where the tents are.
Yeah.
But it's pretty sad to see like all these people. It looks like it looks like a refugee camp kind of. And the tents aren't like camping tents, like they're big tents, right? Like from Australian Aid or something, whatever. But like, I mean, imagine living. It's almost the end of 2023 now.
Well, that's crazy,
so, like,
man.
that's 3 full years, right? You just living in a tent.
Like, what was the previous government doing?
Yeah, so like,
Like, why aren't they getting the help? Why it took this long?
And that's the thing, right? Like, at the end of the day, like, a house can be built in like 3 to 4 months, you know?
Huh.
And so,
You just gotta do.
you know, like,
What would you do?
I think it's just not at the top of anybody's priority list. I don't feel like it makes enough headlines to like actually get it done. I don't think it matters enough to anybody. Like a bunch of other stuff, everything else, or lots of other things get done, right? Meanwhile, like all these people are living in tents, right? I mean, the road past the president's village is all tar sealed, and these people still have, no homes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I laughed at that one.
I don't know. I mean,
when I saw it,
yeah.
I was like,
Really?
really? Is this for real?
What do you guys think? Lula from Khalsa Road in Nasinu. Khalsa. Normally, yeah, Sinatoka. I went to St. Joan of Arc School. Sinatoka. So yeah, I mean, it just seems really silly, and it's also kind of funny that there's no aid that can be found to like build these people's houses. Like, there's a million freaking NGOs in Fiji. Not a million, but there's a lot, okay? Like, how come they can't find an NGO, or how come there's somebody out there not looking for NGOs or funding to try to get these people's houses built in a new location?
It's just a lot of assess.
Yeah, like, I've met people that are always like, come back from there, like, oh yeah, we went down there, we had to check, and we did an assessment, and, Like I just can't imagine how many forms and stuff. You living in this village without having all the dramas of like relocating a village, like we have to fill out forms like all the time.
Man, I'd imagine like how the people, feel about it. At first, they give them that hope. Like, all right, I'm gonna get this out. A few months later,
Yeah.
a year later, and then another group comes, assess,
Right.
and another group. At that time, it's
Assessment.
just killing them, man.
Yeah.
I be like, at that point, I'm like, what does this guy want now? Come that it.
Yeah, exactly. You get sick of it. You get sick of it after a while. But like, they just need to build the houses at the end of the day, and they just need to figure it out. They actually have to put it at the top of their priority list. Because there's a bunch of people out there who are like getting sick, and like, that's 3 years. Like, or shed some light on what's taking so long, at least. Like, let us know, like, oh, there's land dispute issues, or, the people are hard to work with, or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it could be any of those things, right? But like, we're over here, like, just like, because like, we talk about it quite a bit, like, in the north, like people from Nambawatu and from Duquette are going through here all the time, right? And so it's like, you always hear, you guys still in the tent? Yeah, still in the tent, still living, And so, but I just don't think it matters enough for people to. It's not a big enough thorn in anybody's side that they feel like they have to get it done. That's what I think. Have you been watching going on?
No.
Like all the international tests? Like
No.
Fiji just smacked Papua New Guinea.
Oh yeah, that was that. Really?
Dude, like 44 to like 6 or something?
Papua New Guinea?
Yeah. Yeah. The Kumals or whatever.
Yeah, Kumul.
Kumals. Kumal.
Kumala, you Kumala. Bula. You Vitkan. Now I am saying it right now.
Yeah, I you said number what? Yeah, I know. Yeah. I wish. I know there's a lot of people are probably trying to do stuff with Nambavatu, but it's obviously very disjointed and disconnected, like the efforts going on out there, because 3 years later there's still people in tents, So I'm going to take everybody from Facebook over to YouTube right now, so if you want to catch the rest of this, we do have to talk about this. I want to get to the bottom of this. So we'll take you guys over to YouTube right now. What?
Bro, the PNG and Kumus, eh?
Yeah.
They hardly beat PNG.
Oh, really?
PNG, this is their game. Like Fiji with
Dude, we spanked them.
with sevens.
Spanked them.
With sevens.
We destroyed them.
These guys are like Australia, PNG. They're like the tops. Yeah. Bro, these guys, it's like their everyday game.
Oh.
And they play in like the raggedy grounds, like dry grounds. I mean, they're really good at this sport. And they beat them?
Oh, yeah. Versus Fiji Bati. What's the score?
Oh, sure. Just a highlight. Bro, I gotta watch this. I'm gonna watch this.
Yeah, 43
40
16.
what?
Yeah.
Dude.
He spanked them.
Dude. Bro.
Crazy, yeah?
It's like Fiji beating New Zealand.
Yeah?
In the World Rugby. These guys, bro, they can play. PNG.
Hey, we made them look silly. I was watching the highlights, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch this later on. Bro, that's awesome. I haven't been following it.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, Pella, yeah, I bet it was a good game. I'm gonna watch it after this.
It's actually exciting to watch. I don't watch much rugby league, but
you're not familiar with the game, right?
not really. Yeah. I played in a tournament once without knowing the rules, and that's about as far as it went.
How did that go?
I don't know. I did fine because it was nines, so it was like a short form of the game.
Oh.
So we I was just fit. I was just really fit, and so it wasn't hard for me to like get up, make tackle, get back, get up, make tackle, get back. People like, wow, you're so good. And like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just working hard.
Yeah.
So, but when it comes to IQ, I had no idea what I was doing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so maybe Fiji can beat Australia then? No, that'd be crazy.
Oh.
Because Australia beat New Zealand yesterday, which is not surprising.
Yeah. Well, New Zealand in rugby league, they're not really that good.
Right.
Probably.
Dude, did you see Sam Kane? So this is a captain for the New Zealand.
Yeah,
All
you
Blacks?
saw the
The post press, the post match
where he
press
was crying.
conference.
Yeah.
Post match press conference. Post match press conference. Post match press conference. Post match press conference. It's hard to say. But he looked so depressed. Like, it's just something I'll have to live with for the rest of my life. He just looks so sad. What are you reading?
Sorry, Pella.
Yeah.
Cook Island was thrashed by PNG, and Fiji just beat Cook Islands in the last minute. Remember that game?
Oh yeah. So maybe they had an off game or what?
So coming into that game, PNG was favorite, and it was a home game for PNG.
Yeah, it was home. Yeah.
And the crowd was silent.
Yeah. You just watch it after this. It was good. It was good. Hello, man. How did you? What did you? I actually got emotional when I was watching the vlog when we finished it all up. We watched it like for the final edit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You liked it?
It was good. It was so good. Oh, and then Pella, did you see the comment that I pinned on the? Did you see the comment I pinned at the top?
Yeah,
of the chats?
You saw my dad commented?
On the comment.
Yeah.
Okay, so I saw somebody. Chosaya.
Yeah, that's my dad.
Yeah, Tunosara.
Yeah.
Okay. I saw an email and it said his name. I didn't look at it though. It said he replied to a comment. I'm like, what comment did he reply to? Oh, it was a pinned one.
Yeah.
So, so I'll tell Pella what. So, because of the difference in dialect, from from Maduata and from Bua to Sangani, we actually asked my dad. We asked Yotavale, who lives here, who's from Sangani, and to his dad behind the camera for some help, just with some of the intricate translation stuff, right? And so my dad helped. Then you worked with Uncle Kamini.
Yeah, I went down
and
to.
then you called your dad, and then Tui's dad was on the phone, and Tui just had the phone sitting beside the laptop, and then he pressed play and he translated. And then after a while, Tui's dad's like, "Hey, was this guy like an ex-police officer or something? Your uncle, your mom's older brother, the big chief in Sangani. Tranibusa."
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's like, yeah. He's like, oh, I know him. Like we met 1995 last time.
1992.
1992.
Yeah.
And then he said, did you know that he is actually he was the lead singer for the band Wangan Rock and Roca ni Sangani. So. And then he's like, just YouTube Wangan Rock and Roca ni Sangani, and you'll see all the songs there.
Yeah.
And the lead singer is that old man.
Yeah.
And so that's the song that we put on the drone shots in that video. Was one of his songs.
Yeah.
From their old band.
Yeah.
And singing dingy kind of band. It was cool.
That's really cool.
I don't know. Did you know that, Pella? Did you? Maybe. You must know about it. Pella must know.
Yeah. And my dad commented, the last time I saw Mr. Dangun was way back in 1992. He was still police force in Sabsabo.
What's his name?
Who?
The old man.
Kata or something.
Isn't Kata Filippo's dad? Kata?
T. Was it?
T is Filippo's dad, right?
Yeah.
Right. What is his full name?
Pella.
Yeah, Pella. What is your uncle's full name?
Yes, Jonathan, I knew.
Okay.
Yes, Andivula is the one. That's the song.
Oh yeah, Andivula. That was the song. Yeah.
Yes, Kata is Filippo's dad.
Oi.
Yeah.
Kata is Filippo's dad. So what's your uncle's name? Sorry guys, trying to get to the bottom. You guys should go watch the vlog though. It's really cool.
Yeah.
It turned out.
A lot of people said they got emotional
Yeah.
And then I was like, I didn't even like when I was like going through it, like, ooh, okay, put this music on,
I know, right? It's so
and
good.
that just slow song at the end,
Yeah.
like, eh,
You know who
nailed to
else
the
is
coffin,
emotional?
man. But it was a great comeback for us, I'd say,
Yeah, like for
because
a comeback video.
yeah,
Yeah.
we haven't been posting a lot of
Yeah, since like
vlogs,
almost before Canada.
yeah,
Yeah. So we're back. We're back
yeah,
to
we're back and
weekly
we're rolling again.
weekly posts for sure.
I mean, because from that time till now, we were just playing catch up with everything, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like with business,
Yeah.
the new business that we started, like the
Hmm.
coffee shop, the farm, and just settling back in
The apparel.
the
Yeah.
parallels, just trying to get that out of the way. So yeah, we're back again, and gonna be start doing vlogs again.
Yeah. We're
Super
back.
excited.
Unlike Aaron Smith, who's retiring and is not coming back after losing in the World Cup
Bro, I'm so happy, so happy, man.
final. Crushed them. No, we didn't crush them actually. Dude, if Jordy Barrett would have made that last kick, like,
Dude, 2 kicks, bro.
huh? Yeah,
I
I
was
know.
just saying, if
That's the
I was
difference.
just like, well, if Mackenzie just comes in here, like, kick, man.
Because he can hit long range too, eh? He's
Woo!
short, but he's long.
And the smile.
Timoni. Dude, that guy's a little devil, man.
That's the only New Zealand player that I'll cheer for.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Mackenzie?
Mackenzie.
I don't know why, but I always like Moanga. Like, he still seems quiet and humble.
Yeah.
And he's so skillful.
Mm.
I just, yeah, it's hard not to cheer for him.
Mm.
But everybody else can suck it.
Question, yeah, from Stereo. How did your kettle search go?
Oh, good. Yeah, we got a bunch of hits. And so I talked with a couple people, and so yeah, we're gonna try to line something up. Like we gotta finish our fence and everything first, and then so that'll probably be, that'll probably take us a few months still. But yeah, it might have been a bit premature with that post because I didn't expect so much like traction from like private people who had actually decent looking breeds to like sell, like
Oh,
for
really?
breeding. But I just thought I had to get the attention of agriculture, and which would take months. So I was like, let's just try to get this process started. But then after that, I'm like, oh, we don't need the agriculture department to help us out. We can just do this ourselves.
Mm.
Like, yeah. So that's what that was kind of all about. But yes, it went well. Thank you for asking.
Mm.
We got one more. One more. Hey Pella, don't drink all the grog from Sangani.
Oh, he still has those grog, man. Bro.
Landowners in Namosi have decided to forego any further land development for mining processes. This impactful announcement was made by the chairman of Namosi Landowners Committee, Lomania Moroyo, during an interview with FBC News. What is that? Love ourselves and look after ourselves.
Pamaniaw maroroyaw.
Yeah.
Love, yeah,
Love ourselves. Love
myself.
each other. Yeah. Love myself, eh?
Mm.
That's an interesting name for a committee. Lomania
Maroroyaw.
Moroyo.
Protect me.
Protect. Serve and protect.
Save and protect.
Police.
Ew.
Yeah, sounds. Naribo says the motivation extends beyond immediate financial gain with a strong focus on preserving their land and resources for future generations. I'm reading this like a newscaster.
Yeah.
He adds that they are driven by a sense of responsibility towards their natural surroundings and firmly believe that the precious natural resources surrounding them belong to their progeny. And I know what that word progeny means.
What does it
And
mean?
it means, hurry up Google, a descendant of, descendant or the descendants of a person, animal, plant, or offspring. Progeny. So they're just saying like no more mining.
Oh,
Hmm.
what's this?
In Namosi.
Mm.
Windina.
There's gotta be mining though. There's talks of mining at Mount Kasi. Do you know where Mount Kasi is?
No, where?
It's up here somewhere in Takundrabe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's an old mining area.
Oh, okay. For what do they mine?
Sorry, in Bua. Yeah, it's between the border. What gold mine company?
Gold? Is that what they look?
Yeah, gold,
Mine
gold.
at?
Sorry,
Okay.
yeah, gold. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I saw. I forgot the article, but then, oh, this is like very confidential.
Oh yeah. Okay. Don't talk
Because
about
that big fella in that big White House, yeah,
that. Oh.
told me about this.
Okay.
Anyways,
We'll talk about it after.
yeah, we can talk about
After
it.
the
Yeah,
camera's off.
yeah.
But it's interesting. Like Fiji's a very small place, right? And so, like these mining companies, like they can, there's people that mine like the size of whole provinces here, like one company. And so, um, yeah, we do need to be careful to a certain extent, like but we also have to like take advantage of like the economic opportunity that comes to us, right? So, what what we even do with sugarcane, even to a certain extent, is mining, because like sugarcane doesn't actually really grow that well unless you mine the soil, like unless you add fertilizer and all these like fake things to the soil that aren't actually in the soil.
Mm.
And so in a way, like we mine the soil for its nutrients, and then we're forced to add them back in to grow what we want to sell. And so, like, and what was here? What was all this place was jungle before? I know the sugarcane, and the jungle was very nutritious. The jungle was, like it had everything, right?
Yeah.
And now we cut it down. Now this is like it changed like the environment in this place. The streams flow differently. Like
The climate.
the animals, the insects have all changed. And so, like when people say mining, you just think of like people taking soil and then crushing it up and then taking out the minerals, whatever out of it. But like we also take out the minerals when we do stuff like this sugarcane, right? That's how I feel about it. And so that's what I really wanted to do sandalwood, because like I'm not interested in sugarcane. I just feel like there's not much reward for this sweat that you put in. But like sandalwood is like, okay, the land's already has been cleared for sugarcane anyways.
Yeah.
So instead of just planting sugarcane, we just plant sandalwood, and then it already grows naturally, in this place. Like it doesn't need fertilizers and all this stuff. But yeah, I think we already mine our soil. If you have sugarcane in your area, you're already mining as it is. So because like after you do sugarcane, like perfect, like the reason we don't like mining is because we feel like there's nothing after the process of mining is completed. There's nothing left to do with that piece of land. Like it's been raped and pillaged for everything that's in the soil or rock or whatever, right?
Nutrients.
Yeah.
And like.
It was the same thing. Like when you have sugarcane fields that don't get looked after, and they're like the lease expires.
Yeah.
What happens? They just bare. Right? It's just like mining. Like it's just like there's nothing left anyway. Right? What are these guys doing? Look at this. Point the camera over there.
I don't know if they can see that or not.
Will they be able to see it? It'll be somewhere. Oh wait, turn here. Yeah, there. It'll be over here somewhere.
Where are they going?
Huh? I don't know.
In the house. House it?
Yeah.
Hey, Licky! Woo!
Yeah.
No.
Oh, they must just be riding around. Oh, there. Coming.
Oi!
Fine.
Come here. Oh, they've been practicing, bro.
Yeah, they've been practicing, yeah. They're just roaming around in their horse. Oh.
May. Come this way.
Eki.
Who is this?
Betul sih dalam ni orang.
May, wait. Wait, di dalam negor, fa.
Hey yo.
Come here.
You're just behind the post.
Asik agor pati di dalam negor. Hata. Itale.
Eh, nana paling ya.
Hey,
So,
wait, wait.
where did you guys come from? Oh, where are you guys going?
Also,
Where?
mm-mm.
Huh.
Yo,
Let's
pasi.
go. Eh?
Ave, ave.
Dude, these kids are ridiculous. Where are you guys going, anyways? Oh, why?
Why? Di sini why? You
Oh,
wanna?
okay. You gonna let him drink? Good, good. We interrupt this live to bring you two kids riding the horse. So yeah, when you think about mining, it's not just like mining. It's also like, like cutting down the forest to plant yangon is also mining, right?
Mm.
It's just a different kind of mining. So yeah, yes. Any comments or questions or anything? Was there anything on Instagram or anything?
Mm, can people live? Can people that live overseas order so much from you guys?
Yeah, for sure. So Australia, New Zealand, UK, Canada, USA. We offer shipping too.
Mm.
Yeah. So we just found that's where the majority of people live.
Mm.
So we could ship to other places, but it just we have to figure out the shipping costs and stuff like that.
Mm.
So we don't know anything about the shipping to there, so that's why we went to that option.
Colonial from Colonial. I give up on sugarcane. That price is just not balanced with the effort that you put in.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Mm.
Yeah. I totally agree. Oh, we do have some.
Send my ex there. She is a good gold digger.
Who?
Normally.
Yeah.
Ron is saying this cover is making him cripple.
Yeah. Crippled there. See, there's a
Yeah,
guy crippled
cripple
there.
everything. Yeah,
He's
at the back.
behind us over there.
Yeah.
Crippled on the grass. Through through all your past experiences, what is the best advice you can give to the people in their 20s? Okay, so this is a question from Instagram from Joe underscore AJ. Through all your past experiences, what is the best advice you can give to people in their 20s? If you're in your 20s, expect. I would say enjoy like the late nights and just like going for like if you have a girlfriend or boyfriend or husband or wife and you guys are newly married or whatever, like enjoy like what life is like before you have like a family. And I feel like me and Steph, like we took 5 years, just me and her, before we had kids, and so like we had like skateboards and like we were just like having fun, like not partying whatever. Like we'd go downtown late, get coffee, and just watch people like walk around in the city, and do just heaps of camping and fishing, and we just enjoyed life like a lot, outside of business and stuff like that. Enjoy like the flexibility or the ease. Like when you have kids, like leaving the house is like a whole event. Like when you don't, you're just like, let's go, and you just go. You just grab you're an adult, you grab your stuff, I'm an adult, I grab my stuff, and we're all gonna go. And so that really changes once you have kids and a family and stuff like that. And then also just expect to suffer for until you're in your like 50s or 40s or 50s. Like life is just not easy, and it's not enjoyable most of the time. And so just make the most of like the moment that you're in, because like you might think like, okay, if I'm making, for example, like we thought, in our 20s when we were like young, we started the first cleaning business, and like Stephanie like was like, man, we're making like good money. We're like, we only have like 1 or 2 employees. Like, imagine if you had like 4 employees, we'd be doubling. And like if we had 8, and so then we had 4 employees, then we had 8 employees, and and it was actually like, oh, the money never actually like doubles. It just gets more and more difficult to like it. Eventually, the money doubles, but it's not like you get 2 more people and it doubles, and you get another 2, and then you get another doubling. It's just like it's always like a new problem to figure out. When you have all these extra people, and so life is just there's just always new problems to figure out. So just enjoy like solving the problems, because if you don't and you're just thinking about like checking the box or like getting to the achievement or the destination, then you'll just find that like your happiness or your well-being is so spread out.
Mm.
So just enjoy the moment as much as you can, because most of life is actually not that fun and exciting.
Mm.
So you just have to make the most of where you're at.
Bro, would you say you've random question, eh?
Mm.
Would you say you've found your niche
In
here in Fiji?
mm, like in business?
Yeah.
No, not yet. I think uh, I think we're going to with this with the media company. Um, yeah, we we hopefully will with our coffee shop in Suva. I feel good about that. Like
Yeah.
the offer that we're gonna have, or like what it's gonna be, like beyond just coffee, like just another coffee shop. Um, so yeah, I think we're in the process of finding that.
Mm.
Yeah, especially with the media company.
Mm.
Yeah.
How do you picture it, or how do you differentiate yourself from like other competitors within like our
Uh,
niche in Fiji, or say for like the coffee shop? How do you feel like it would be more different in the way that we do it?
I think like so with the coffee shop, I think like uh, yeah, just having different options than other people have.
Mm.
And the food industry is like a difficult one, but yeah, just having different options from other people
Yeah.
in your facility, and solving, and I guess I think about this like with the coffee shop, with the media company, like solving all or having an answer for all the problems that every customer has.
Yes.
And so like if like with a coffee shop, it's like, okay, if you come for drinks, then you might want some food, and if you want some food, then you might actually also want something that you can like take home, so that you don't have to like cook tonight.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
With the media company, it could be like, you know, what are if you're like in a wedding space, like, okay, you want to just do photos for people, but what are all the things that those people actually want, and solve all the problems instead of just one? You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah. So that's how. Instead of just thinking about like how can I be different, it's like, well, just how can you just solve everybody's problems?
Mm.
Like all the people that come in here, like how can I make sure that like everybody, all their problems get solved? And I think that's one thing that people in Fiji don't do very good.
Problem solving.
Is like, yeah, just like you go into a shop, like, do you have this? No, we don't. We don't carry that. Out of stock. It's like, okay, okay.
Mm.
And then you just kind of, but like, answer the question. Maybe you can like walk them out to the street and say, you see that corner there? Go around that corner. There's a hardware store or something, right?
Yeah.
Like, or check this place or check that place, or like,
Mm.
I'll order that. I'll get that ordered in. It will be here by this date, right?
Yeah.
Like, just like take it to the next step, because people will remember that kind of stuff too.
Yeah. Sure.
What's okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ray
Okay.
Valentine 75. What's your preference for buying land, whether it be freehold or the different lease land available?
What's his name?
Ray Valentine.
Oh, yeah, Ray.
You know?
Yeah, from Nandi. He's a British Army now.
Okay.
Yeah.
The name sounds familiar, Valentine.
Yeah, they from this side too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your preference for buying land, whether it be freehold or the different lease lands available? Well, I guess it would depend what you're wanting to do with the land. Like, for farming, like leasing is fine. If you want to build like something permanent, like a structure, like a hotel or something like that, then like, yeah, you freehold would be better, right?
Mm.
And like if you want the land forever, then yeah, freehold is better.
Mm.
Yeah. So, I think now is the sooner you can buy land, the better. Like if there's a opportunity to buy land right now and you can do it and it's something that you want, then do it now because land prices, the world's only going to get smaller, and so the people who have the land have the like it won't decrease in value. Like Fiji's not going to get less popular in the world.
Mm.
That's how I look at it. Like our stock is only, and that's why I'm interested in doing things in Fiji, is because like just like the Indian middle class in India is supposed to like double or triple in the next like decade. So that means there'll be like almost a billion people that will be like looking for places to go holiday and do all this kind of stuff that weren't in that pay or salary group before. Like so there's gonna be a whole like there's gonna be many millions of people that are looking for places like Fiji that
Mm.
didn't have the money like a few years ago. And so Fiji's not getting less popular. So if you can get land now, you should get it because eventually it's going to be scooped up by people. I plant dollar and will harvest soon. You know any good exporters or places I can sell my dollar to for good dollars? If you have a lot of it, I would honestly just contact agri marketing because they're looking. I think we read it on Friday. Like they're not getting enough supply right now.
Oh, how much they selling? They
Uh,
buying?
that's a good question. I have the notes here.
Is anything below $2 is no.
Mm,
In Tabuni, they selling for $4
they said they're getting $7 right now in Tarini.
now.
Yeah, just I heard last week in the Matakali meeting.
Hmm.
They said they're buying it for $7 a kg in Tarini.
Hmm. Well,
Um,
I saw mine was $4.
huh?
$4.
$4.
Yeah, dude.
So agri marketing is like anywhere from $1.20 to $3,
Hmm.
$2.
Hmm.
So if you plant at a big enough scale, like that's the thing. Like people always say, "Oh, like Tarini, they're buying it for $7 right now." It's like, well, are you in Tarini? Like that's the story. Like every time I plant something and then I go to sell it, it's like, oh, it's actually not. It's actually $1.50.
Hmm.
And so it's like if you have a lot of it, like just try to get it all sold for like a low price rather than like have to worry about running around trying to sell this for a high price over here and then a little bit over there and like a little bit over here. Just like start cash flowing and just like get your money out and then go back in and do it again. Get it out and do it again. Like because there's always a higher price and like the highest price you'll get is like you physically going and sitting in the market. And like if you play that out into like eternity, like it's like you taking a bundle of Dalo and then putting it in a suitcase and taking it all the way to the States and then getting $100 a kg for it. It's just not realistic, right? Like eventually it's like, what is your time worth? And so like obviously we're not flying our bundles of Dalo overseas. And like a lot of us don't have the time to go sit in the market. So we end up like having to choose people like agri marketing or something like that. So I don't know anybody, sorry, beyond agri marketing. It's hard in the north. So I don't know where you are exactly. Habibi_679. That was that question.
Habibi.
What's your favorite stock in the market right now? I don't invest in the stock market, so I don't know. Like Ramosi says, I'd rather than investing in the S&P 500, I'd rather invest in the SME 500. So,
You don't have timeshare?
huh? Timeshare?
Yeah.
No.
I remember like Pella had
Yeah.
timeshare.
Yee.
Fala boy.
Boy, tattoo fella.
Yeah.
Dreads fella.
I'm saving up for the tattoo, bro.
Dude, that's tattoo is sick.
Oh, question here from Culinio. What do you think is the most profitable crops or livestock for small scale farmers to cultivate in Fiji?
Well, small scale farmers. It depends to like what extent of value add that you want to do. Like because I know there's supermarkets that really want herbs and stuff like that, like oregano and basil, and they import it from Australia, and it has to be fresh, right? In these plastic packets, and that's something that can be grown here. I just you know, then you need to get the packaging, you need to get like the labeling done, which means you have to get like the health certifications and like a little facility built. You know,
Mm.
that was like passed by like health and safety or what is it? Ministry of Health, right?
Mm.
You'd have to have like a certificate. You know, so there's stuff like that you could be done on a small scale, but could be very profitable. Like you don't need to have like, you know, 5 acres of basil
Mm.
to like sell it to be like the biggest basil farmer in Fiji.
Mm.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like if you have like 1 acre, you're probably the biggest, you know, farmer of that thing. So probably choosing like something that is like the things that people want fresh are usually the things that or like that need to be sold fresh are the things that get you the most money.
Mm.
Like papayas, you know,
Mm.
like herbs,
Mm.
things that are like soft and hard to transport. Those are the things that get the more money.
Mm.
Like cassava and dalo is like it's pretty low money because there's a lot of people. It's an easy thing to plant. It's easy to grow, which means a lot of people grow it and plant it, and it's easy to transport. And
Mm.
so it ends up you don't need to be a very like good farmer to grow those things.
Mm.
In comparison to like you do have to be a good farmer to have like a big dollar farm, but like how many like big danya farmers are there in Fiji? There's
Mm.
none, right? So like if you have a big danya farm, you're the best danya farmer. But
Mm.
it's just hard to do it because it takes a
Mm.
lot, right?
Mm.
So
So,
so
what?
yeah, I don't have I don't invest in the stock market.
Mm. What strategies or methods did you use to research and validate your current niche?
Come again?
Like, what strategies or methods did you use to research and validate your chosen niche?
So I guess if we're talking on the media company, this guy I was referred to his name is Alex Hermosi, and he has a book called $100 Million Leads, and then another book called the the first book that we're working on through right now is called $100 Million Offers. And so,
Mm.
if you actually apply, he has a way of talking about business that makes it feel like you can actually do it
Mm.
and do it in a way that like isn't just like any other business.
Mm.
Like putting yourself in like a true like one-of-one situation where like no you're on like your business it can't be compared to anybody else's business.
Mm.
And so if you want to actually like figure out what your niche should be, like read his book,
Mm.
$100 Million Offers. Yeah, that would be my advice.
Right.
Last question.
Yeah.
Why the Springboks over the All Blacks? I don't know, but and this wasn't even my dad or whatever. Like, you know, how you kind of sometimes cheer for like who your dad cheers for or like who your friends cheer for.
Yeah.
I just always felt like New Zealand rugby benefits because of the people of the South Pacific,
Mm.
and because they're just the closest geographically to Tonga, Samoa, Fiji.
Mm.
A lot of us go there because like for school or you know parents go for jobs or scholarships and stuff like that, and then they get contracted to the All Blacks or to these New Zealand teams, and then the All Blacks are good because they have all these boys with like South Pacific heritage
Yeah.
in the squad.
Mm.
And my mindset from when I was small, I was like, I just love to see just like only a New Zealand side,
Yeah.
like only
full
Maori,
Maori.
and like white,
Yeah.
like New Zealanders
Yeah.
guys. And like no Fijian blood, no Tongan blood, no Samoan blood.
Someone. Yeah.
Like pure.
Straight up.
Yeah. Because like in Samoa and Tonga and Fiji, like it's almost pure blood.
Yeah.
That play, right?
Yeah.
And so I just feel like if that was the case, like New Zealand would suck.
Mm.
And when I see like a team like South Africa, I'm like, they're all South African.
Mm.
And I just feel like New Zealand is a mashup of like all of the best players from like the South Pacific. And now it's changing. Now you see it's changing. Now Fiji has Zandrua, and like we're gonna get more involved in like these big rugby competitions.
Well, yeah, we got in the thing.
Yeah, that's a big news too, right?
Mm. I read an article about Samoa complaining
That they didn't.
they didn't.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, they want to like improve their
Yeah,
skills
they
as
do
well.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah, they need like a well, Moana Pacifica kind of represents Samoa and Tonga, right? The
yeah,
Super Rugby team.
yeah, yeah, and Fiji too. And Fijians, some
Yeah,
Fijians are playing there. It's sort of like that. Remember the PNC Pacific Nations?
yeah.
Was it Pacific Nation Cup? The Fiji and Samoa and Tonga team. They were like wearing the red.
Red
The
and white and blue.
yeah.
Yeah, the Barbarians. Oh,
Is
the
it
Pacific
called?
Islanders.
Yeah, Pacific
Yeah,
Islanders.
the Pacific Islanders. Yeah.
Whoa, and that cares
Yeah, I
like,
know.
bro. It's like it was just so good to watch like these three, nations
I know. I know.
coming together and like
Yeah,
form the team.
the Pacific
Ooh.
Islanders. Tyrone and Bombo and all those guys played there.
Yeah, Simon by
Moji.
Moji, man. That's like I imagine like if they did that again,
I know,
probably
right?
hey
You
big
guys
and
remember the
everything.
Pacific Islanders on the live? You guys remember? No, so I remember that. Yeah,
Yeah,
those are very jerseys, dude.
those big,
Does anybody have a
big jerseys.
Pacific Islanders jersey? Pacific Islanders rugby team. Bro.
Is that?
Huh? Moji. Weren't they sponsored by Punjas?
Hmm.
I wish this picture would clear up so I could show it. But yeah, that's like the. Right? I want to find one of those jerseys actually.
You wanna buy one?
Dude, if not, we make one Islanders.
We use those colors.
Yeah, use the colors.
Make it like a Pacific Island vibe.
But then, like in the middle, we put like the. Right?
And then we could like each color we could put like the their own like imprint, like Tongan imprints.
Yeah,
The Masi and like the Samoan.
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Hi, Bolo Senemeli Tukaki Wanoa. Hi, from New Zealand.
See,
Bro, we could do it. We
we
could
should
do
do
it.
it.
Yeah.
Because that's like a deep throwback for like
And
our
then we
generation.
use those imprints like Tongan, Fijian, and
Like so, like on the red, you'd use like a Tongan flag.
yeah, Tongan flag or like just like their, cause they have their own like
Masi?
how we have like our own yeah, like what do you call that?
Like mushy.
Yeah,
Yeah, they have their own.
yeah, unique
What did they do? Like this is like one of the war dances.
yeah they did
Combined
like
it?
a combined
Really?
like Tonga, Fiji, Samoa.
Really?
Bro, we should watch it again. Like watch like one of the games.
Right?
Hmm. Thoughts on AI technology. Example, Hey Gen AI. Hey Gen? Hey Gen AI.
I
Thought.
love AI. I'm gonna use it until it destroys us. That's my plan. I mean, I don't, like what?
I've been feeding just like I use it as a journal kind of thing.
Right.
Just cause how to use like okay right now I'm like using ChatGPT. If did it as well like saying like to use ChatGPT or like these AIs,
Right.
we need to like treat it as a human.
Yeah.
So like you're talking to your best friend or you say your journal, just tell your story, tell your
Right.
story, tell
Yeah.
your story. Feed it with information,
And it'll give you better answers.
way better answers.
Yeah.
Way better answers. Sometimes I like get this goosebumps like bro, this is like Ultron, Ultron
Yeah.
and Jarvis
Oh yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
I got to name mine. I named him Jethro.
Oh, Jethro.
Hey, hi Jethro. Say hi to you.
What? Like on the
How can
app?
I assist you today? Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And then you can talk to it.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't have it to that extent. Okay, okay.
That being just weird right now. So, okay.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Can people see it?
Yeah. Oh, this is a combined one.
Yeah.
Bro,
This is
I
the
don't remember
animal.
this one.
They can see it.
Yeah.
Oi.
Enna! Enna!
That's a different.
Tongan back.
Huh? Tower?
And so let's get this match underway between Scotland and the touring Pacific Islanders with
Bro, this guy?
Jonathan
Dude!
Davis and Andy.
Simon, wait, Simon. Yeah, Sivitao. Bro, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, Pacific Islands were the Heat squad back then. Yes, Leslie Wong. They were like, bro. I remember when they joined, it was like, I got so emotional. I was a really young kid. It was like, man, like, it's such a good
I
thing
know,
to
eh?
see, like, all these Pacific Island brothers would finally join in.
I
Like,
know.
that's one off. Like, you, you never get to see that
No,
again.
never.
Yeah. Oh, hey Jens scans your face without you being in the video anymore. Scary, man. Ooh.
You what?
Hey Jen. This is the Hey Jen.
Yeah.
HEYGEN AI. No camera, no crew, no problem. Create videos from text in minutes with AI generated avatars and voices.
Oh, crazy.
Uh,
One day it won't be us in the videos. It'll just be like, we'll just write the script on ChatGPT and then enter it into HeyGen and then it'll build like a full vlog.
Talking about vlogs. Yeah. Tukaki Wanoa from New Zealand. Love your vlog. What do you do for a living?
Oh,
Probably saw our last vlog
yeah,
then.
yeah. So we run a few businesses, or yeah, a business in Fiji, and our mission is to create employment opportunities through the utilization of our resources. So kind of start off with farming, and then we need to generate some more capital. So we're trying our hand at well, we know we're already good at the media stuff, so we're just gonna try to like use it to make money now. And so I feel like if we can grow the tech side of the business, then we can kind of like that will help out every other business that we have. So because like in media, your your content is what you sell. Like what you sell is what also promotes you. So like when you make a video that you give to somebody or deliver to somebody, that's also your advertising. Like that's also the stuff you can use for advertising. So like for like if you make banana milkshakes, if you want to advertise your banana milkshake, you need to probably make a video these days to like advertise your banana milkshakes. So yeah, do some business in Fiji and having fun while we're doing it, and trying to like show people that like, hey, we can do it, you can do it, like we can all do it together. And so our goal is to, like, we have to start these businesses off in the beginning, but eventually we want to get to the point where we can just like help other people out and acquire or like take part ownership in other awesome businesses around the South Pacific and build like a really cool portfolio. So that's the long term kind of mission vision there. Yeah. You good?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, thank you, Colinio, for this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a look at this. Hey Jen.
Hey Jen.
Press,
Yeah, I got it entered here, so
got some good stuff in here.
we'll look at it after this. Creepy. This might be the last time you see my real face. Love you guys. Thank you guys for joining. We'll see you guys again here on Friday. If you guys want to buy some apparel, hop online to our store, wakafarms.com/store. Free shipping in Fiji, and we're shipping to Australia, New Zealand, USA, Canada, and the UK. We'll be here again on Friday at 4:30. Fridays are always fun because it's the end of the week, and there's all the drama that happened through the week that we get to talk about. So join us again here on YouTube Friday at 4:30 Fiji time. We'll see you guys then. This is On the Mat. My name is Jonathan. See ya.